I am known as the red pill pusher. I believe that what you are given in life, though it may seem as a limitation, there are other people with those same limitations in life who are able to live a happy, fulfilled life despite those same perceived limitations. So you can be red pill like me and work with what you got, or you can go the complete other way. Black pill means there's no hope. Nothing good can happen because of the lot that I have been given in life. So I've been making some videos talking about this, explaining that you can choose your reality. You can take the red pill. There is another option here. And I've made some videos about black pill mentality. One specifically, someone commented, quote, "I pity the black pill people. They need real inspiration and friendship in life." Because in that video that person was responding, I explained that most people who identify as black pill here in the comment section on these videos are predictably either a self-proclaimed MGTOW, men going their own way. In other words, they're swearing off women. Women are just going to marry you and then divorce you and take half your stuff and take the kids and take away everything you've got. Women are not worth it. Or incel, believing that you are so physically unattractive that no woman could possibly be attracted to you. So that's black pill mentality, the complete opposite of what I teach. In fact, one of the teachings I'm known for is that you're actually, as a man, being judged on this criteria. It's about focusing on other people and what you can do for other people that actually makes you attractive, not your looks, for example, which you have very little control over. Instead, focus on what you can control, which happen to be those things that are more related to helping other people. So the comment again, I pity the black pill people. They need real inspiration and friendship in life. And I had said in the video that as I converse with people who identify as black pill, that I'll ask them, are you happy? Because it's like they're wanting to spread this doom and gloom message to other people that they should be like them. I've had people tell me that I should divorce my wife before she divorces me and takes all this stuff. It's very doom and gloom, very dark. And people who are MGTOW specifically will say that. And I ask them, are you happy? And it doesn't seem that they are. Happiness is scientifically measured as pleasure, engagement, and meaning. And often black pill people will tell you they do not feel engaged. They don't see meaning in life. And no, they're not really experiencing pleasure. So no, they're not happy. I'm happy though. I'm a red pill person who is happy. So the comment, I pity the black pill people. They need real inspiration and friendship in life. This was my comment back. I agree. It can't help that most of them are atheists. Now then someone else jumped in, a third person left a comment, quite an assumption here. What we really need are better genetics. I have many friends and it's only my complete lack of physical attractiveness which has forced me into the truth of the black pill. So anything you believe in your mind is true. So that person believes that black pill is truth. I believe that red pill is truth. And of course, what you just heard, that thing about being forced into black pill, that's victim mentality. So again, a red pill person would tell you you can choose to be victorious. You do not have to go with the default of feeling like you are forced into anything based on your physical looks. Of course, all I have to do is look around at the world and know that there are men who are not the most attractive physically, but ultimately make up for it and are not losing out in life because they focus on those 10 things they're actually being judged on. But what I want to do is close this video though with a quote from Robert Downey Jr., yes, Iron Man, on an episode, a recent episode of My Next Guest Is with David Letterman on Netflix. This was something Robert told David. He was talking actually about global warming, but man, it transcends that topic. Check this out, Robert Downey Jr., quote, "The definition of an optimist is someone who believes the future is uncertain, and a pessimist is always right, but they derive no satisfaction." I want to read that one more time. The definition of an optimist is someone who believes the future is uncertain. In other words, you have control. You can make a better situation out of what you've been given. And a pessimist is always right, but they derive no satisfaction. I feel this very much describes the black pill experience. It's strange to me that people who admit they are not happy, they do not experience meaning, they do not experience pleasure, they do not experience engagement, they're disconnected from the world, that these same people want to share that message. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like I said, they derive no satisfaction. Now, let's assume that they were right, and specifically, like my comment said about atheists. As far as being right, well, if atheists are right, here's the thing. None of us will know until it's too late. And if atheists are right, and most atheists that I have conversed with believe that you just lose any sense of consciousness after you die. Well, if that's the case, how will we ever know that atheists are right? We can't. So this goes into that concept, they derive no satisfaction. But for me, someone who's an optimist, I believe not only that despite you having perceived limitations in life, you can always find someone else who has it worse, and yet they made a better situation out of it, and they're not being held back by it. In other words, the future is uncertain because we have control over it. I just recently saw The Matrix again, and there's that quote in there where they say there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. And it's almost like this pessimist view, this black pill is the future is already decided. There's nothing that I can do about it. Meanwhile, someone like me said, well, you may think that is your fate, but I'm going to walk this path and I'm going to find my own way, my own future. I'm going to create this. It's ultimately a mentality. It's ultimately a choice. In the same way as I've matured closer now to almost being age 40, something that I realized, say, last 5 years of my life, that it's always a choice on whether you're offended. So if someone hurts your feelings or insults you, disrespects you, that's your choice to be insulted, offended, disrespected. You get to choose to give that person power over your emotions and how you feel. Or you could choose to not be offended. You could say whatever you want to me in the comment section. It will not offend me because I do not give you power over my emotions. On a similar note, forgiveness is always a choice. You can never say, I can never forgive that person because whatever crime they did to you, whatever injustice they did to you, other people have had that same thing done to them and they were able to forgive that person and move on with their life. So forgiveness is a choice. So what if you live your life with the ongoing mentality, I'm constantly ready to forgive people right now for whatever it is. And then you can't be offended. You can't be destroyed. But that is a choice. So much of this is a choice. I'm happy. I'm experiencing pleasure, engagement, and meaning in my life. That's the message I'm sharing. Black pill people want to share the opposite. But that's, to me, not a good sales pitch. Why do you want to sell not being happy? I'm happy. That's the thing I've got going, and I know how I got here because I've made some conscious decisions to get here. Your comments belong right here.